Hey everybody, Tia here at B5 Designs, and I am on today to share my Summer Vibes tag flip. I entered a swap hosted by Beck's Crafting World, and she is, I believe, Beck's Crafting World here on YouTube as well as Instagram. So I'm gonna move. This one is still kind of drying, so by the time you see this video, this will already be in the mail and on its way. And the only requirement is really a very simple, nice little swap. I love tag flips. That's got to be one of my favorite things to do, as well as memory decks. But we just had to do a Summer Vibes tag flip with a minimum of 5 tags, and of course they want you to have it layered up. I try to do at least 3 layers, or what I consider to be layers. And then you're to put 2 goodies into the flip, like you put this bag in there. So let me show you some of the things that I used. I'm going to start with the main paper, and I used a lot of it, so you're not going to really get a good view of what it is here. This is actually called Summer Vibes, and it was a paper packet and sticker sheet from Close to My Heart. I used to be really big into Close to My Heart a couple of years ago, and in fact several years ago I used to sell it. Didn't have a lot of success with it in my area, which kind of seems to be the thing, but yeah. So, and then I ended up also, because it really is not a big set at all, I ended up pulling a couple of things from, even though I'm back in my craft room, you guys, I gotta tell you, my craft room's a mess still. I did pull a couple of stickers from the Simple Stories Hello Summer collection. One is, well, it's I used part of this, and then I used an enjoy sticker. So just a couple of things from that. And then I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I have this out. I may have, no, I don't think I did. I think I pulled stuff from this Shine Bright, and then I ended up not using it. So that is the paper collections I used. And then I just used some bling from my paper stash, or from my stash. I used an iron-on patch, and I think this came from Michaels. And then I guess everything else was from the collection. I really did try to utilize the collection as much as possible. I made my own tags. They are, I believe, 4x6, and then I used some, what I used was this color of 110-pound weight, oh my goodness, paper from, for the base of my tags. So here we go. Here it is. Now, originally I was going to have it be all this way, but it didn't work out. I kind of forgot, to be honest with you, and I wish that I would have done the balls different. The beach balls. Oh, these are from, sorry, see, I gotta clean my mess up before I go on to the next. These are from this little pack of Jolie's Boutique. I think I got them at Michael's. Okay, so here is the first tag. And like I was saying, I originally was going to make it all go this way, and then I kind of forgot that that was my plan. And I know that sounds crazy, but so I kind of wish I would have done the balls differently, but I think it looks okay because you could obviously turn it this way, but I would have put them more with what I consider the top up here, but that's okay. And then you're gonna see I left the flip part blank, so if somebody wants to just journal or put a summer quote or a summer picture, they can. And then here is where I used that patch, and I used papers from my stash. I love, love, love these colors together. I'm going to zoom back in so you can get a really good, and it says Sweet Summertime. So this is what I consider layering. This, to me, in my mind, this is 3 different layers, but I only counted it as 1. And then this is a layer, and then my little sentiment is a layer. And let's see, yeah, that was that thing that I got from, and I kind of left this so that if they want to put a little picture or just something, I don't know. And then again, this little flip, there's a little bit of, and then this came from that other collection, and it had a kiwi, or I think it was a kiwi on it, or an avocado. I think it was a kiwi, and I had fussy cut out this little slice of orange. Now I did, because it didn't have any chipboard with it, I did go in and add stuff to the 110-pound cardstock and then just fussy cut it. I didn't end up using these, so I will keep those for something else sometime. But so that is where that come from. And then I did go in on this is a piece of the paper from the collection, and I went in and fussy cut these, and I put them on the 110-pound weight, and then I fussy cut them, and then like the orange one, I put this in the middle, which this is the Color Pops. It's very dimensional. They do take a bit to dry, like overnight. And then on, oh my goodness, let's try to show it. On the pink one, pink areas, I kind of outlined in this hot pink stickles, and then I did the centers. Now that I'm back in my craft room crafting, I am able to use a lot of the different mediums that I have. I know, some people still use stickles, some people don't. I feel like this is kind of like whimsical, and maybe to some people it's more kiddish looking than artistic, but I like it. And then I used this Color Pops, and Color Pops are from scrapbook.com if you don't know. And I just kind of went in and I did the center, and then I just kind of went in and put dashes on it, or just smudged some everywhere, kind of like the veins in the flower. And I did that because otherwise it was just like stark white. And then you notice that there's glitter, and I didn't do it on the little ones, but I went in with this, and I think I got this from Little Birdie or someplace like that, but it's obviously a Dovecraft glitter glue. It was very, very inexpensive, and I just kind of went in and really just used the tip and kind of went in like it's the veins of the flowers again. Actually, what I started out using this thing, which is like a silicone brush, but I broke it, and it didn't spread it the way like a brush would. And that's kind of how I decided, well, I'll just go with it looking like veining, because I didn't want to get out a paint brush for it. I mean, my stuff is right here next to me. I just didn't want to do it. Now, I didn't do any die cutting or anything with this one. I just really wanted to utilize the paper collection as much as I could. So yeah, there's that page. And then this page, the collection came with these acrylic pieces, and so I knew that I wanted to use those. I did use a branding strip or whatever off of the paper to kind of break it up a little bit. And then it had the yellow flip-flops. These are really quite dimensional. It had the palm tree, and then I just put summer. I could have put summer love because it does have love in pink, but I didn't want to. And then the sunshine. And I could have probably added in, you know, maybe some of the popsicles would go cute, but I didn't. And then again, the blank here. And then this last page, because I wanted the back of my book to be part of the paper collection, I used this on the back. And so this well, it's not really the last page, but it will be the last page in the book. I just used this color. I love this color of 110 pound cardstock, and then I fussy cut out a sun, and it is layered up on more of this. And then I used the sticker, soak up the sun, and then I used another one of those beach balls, and then I used another little set of sunglasses that comes from that beach ball set. And I do have one of those on here. It's really hot and humid here, so I've had to wait on drying time for things. I just did a really simple little tassel. I used a yellow, I don't know what these are called. My brain just won't let me. Whatever that is. And then I did use all like bright green, whatever those things are. Sorry guys, I'm the brain fog. The brain fog for me is real today. And I tried several different trims, and I just didn't like any of them. And because I am messing around and moving things in my craft room and reorganizing, I couldn't find all of my ribbons, but I really like the orange with this anyway, and I didn't want to go super chunky. I know a lot of people do, but I didn't want to. And then I just kind of tied it with this yellow with gold, and I really like it. I like the orange and the yellow, and I think it's really cute with the paper. And then this tag, because I'm waiting for it to dry still, sorry, I haven't put in there yet, but there's that bling, and this is just the paper, but this is where what these looked like. These are fussy cut from this paper. And then I just put chill in here, and then I made a little set of shaker sunglasses. And let me tell you, these got kind of beat up in the process of me trying to make it into a shaker. I used these kind of strips, and these are from scrapbook.com, and they're really nice. They seem to stick really well. And then I just put this in as my shaker mix. And then the background paper is, I don't know where this is I just put it on this because I thought that was cute. And then I used some of the Color Pops to, the glasses were green, but because I was doing a lot of cutting with the acetate, I'm such a ding dong, I put the acetate on here, and I was like, why isn't it sticking? Why isn't it sticking? Well, the reason why it wasn't sticking is because I forgot to take the little plastic sheet off, which I do that all the time. I'm not super good at I haven't made a ton of shakers because I couldn't remember how to do the sandwich or whatever. I didn't really know how to do the sandwich on my Empress to cut the acetate. Well, after watching a couple of videos of Bethany's over at Your Crafty BFF, I just started experimenting with it, and so now I have the sandwich to that. But this one, I just wanted to use this because it was in the collection. and so I just filled it with this yellow. And then I already said this on here. This stuff is really good, and it does take a little bit to dry. This is not perfect. You can see there's ridges and stuff in there. What I found out is just use it carefully when you're squirting it out, because what you do is you tap it and it'll flatten it out. Well, I got a little heavy-handed because I wanted to make sure it covered it all, and then it like flattened out, but it ran into the acetate and it ran over, and you can kind of see that a little bit here. But I'm okay with that because it just kind of adds a little bit, I think, like if you splattered or something, I don't know. But I ended up going in and just kind of re-edging everything with just this, and then I also used my stylus. And what I'm saying is when I tapped it and it flattened out, it just kind of bled into everything, so I had to kind of, I had to kind of go around and then wipe it with the paper towel, and then go around again and wipe it with the paper towel, because I got too heavy-handed with it. So then when I went to tap it to flatten it, it spread, and it also spread off to the side, so I had to do the same thing. And that's why you can see a little bit of it there that I didn't get, but I'm okay with it. And you know, nothing is going to be perfect when you're crafting, is what I'm finding out, and I drive myself crazy with that because I want it to be perfect. And then for my gifts that I'm going to add in, I'm not going to show what I'm sending to the hostess with the mostess, but I am sending her a little thing of goodies. I messed up my little flow of what I'm doing here. So, I am sending to my swappy partner a bag of these crackle beads, just in various colors. I thought those were cute. We only needed to do 2 things, but I'm doing more. And then I'm sending her, I love these orange, I don't know, I think they're little, the little balls, I can't think of what they are called, but I'm sending the orange, and then I'm sending these, and they go really cute in your shakers, and I already have them in the little containers, so I thought that was cute. And then I am sending her the dimensional acrylics, what I had left over, because I probably will not use them. I don't foresee me using them, so I just thought that would be a cute little gift. And they're kind of different. That's probably the only set I've had. And then I'm sending her 3 little rosettes. These are purchased rosettes. I don't like making rosettes, so I usually buy them, but these were purchased, and I just thought they'd be cute to add it in there as a little gift. So that is it for this video. Like I said, I'm still waiting for this to dry, and then will all come together, and I think it turned out super cute. I think I get better every time I craft, which is the idea, I guess. So yeah, I thank you, Rebecca, for hosting this swap. It was super fun to make, I gotta tell you, and it did come together quite quickly once I was able to just sit down and work on it. So I hope everybody likes it. I hope you got some inspiration and maybe some ideas of different craft items to use, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. Bye.